What is up, everybody? This is Night Shift, and I'm back for episode 8, week number 7 of my UMASS Dynasty. And there's not too much to show you guys again today with recruiting, but like always, I'm going to show you guys what I do with my scout time, just so you guys can know what's going on. Not too much to know there about Andre Berg. We get some good news here on Jamal Grant. His Excel went up, and he went +2 to 68, so that's pretty good. And also some good news here on Sean Hills. He also went +2 to a 67, like I thought both those guys would do when I first put them on the board. Alright, so that's it for the scouting. I'm just going to show you guys that I did put 40 minutes in on all 3 of those guys, and everybody else is, as you know, first and only offer, pretty much. Except for this guy, I fell to number 2 on his list. So I put in 50 minutes to see if I could, get something done. Maybe I could overtake Clemson, but usually when somebody like Clemson overtakes you, you're kind of in trouble. I got a visit next week with them, so I might be able to counteract it. I gave it a shot. I had some extra time to spare. Alright, now on to all the guys at the bottom. You guys know that all of these are the new guys that I just put on a couple weeks ago. So you're looking at a bunch of guys that are still in their top 10 stage. That's why we really haven't paid attention to them too much until now. But now we're going to get all of them some promises. And get that in to move up on their lists. We got one guy right there we're first on. A couple of number 2s, but as you can see, I like to do the winning record against rivals. It's a decent one. You can usually get that done, especially when you're playing a computer. Alright, so now that I've gotten through all these guys, one more, forgot about this guy. Alright, now that we've gotten through all of these guys, you will remember that I took the kicker off the list earlier. So we're going to have to go out and find a kicker still, because we still need one. So we got, I'm going to go over and show you guys, I'm looking at stage, and we got Eric Ray. He looks alright. He's in his top 8. I'm going to try this guy Massey also, he's in his top 8. So, as you guys can see, now that they're on the list, Ray has no offers, and he's looking like a 78 overall kicker. That looks pretty good to me. Get his time in, get him 20 minutes. Now I'm checking out Massey. You can see he's got 2 scholarship offers from Ohio State and Syracuse, and I'm pretty much way too far behind to even compete with that, so we're just going to take him right off the list and go look for another kicker. And this guy looks alright, Carl Smith, but he's only a 69, so it's a 3-star, the 69. It's alright, it's not great. So we're going to give him 30 minutes. We're only competing with Texas Tech at this point for him. It's a much better chance than trying to get that other guy. But whatever. Alright, here we go. Check it out. We got a night game this week against Miami University. And I think it's the first night game I played with UMass. Alright, so we're going to pick it up here in the first quarter. And as you can see, I like to run it. And I like to run it a lot. Everybody knows that already. But I'm showing you guys first few runs here. And after you run it a couple of times, check out what happens on this play. Break down in coverage, and Reggie Watts shows up with a touchdown. Alright, so that only took 4 plays, but I did get 2 minutes off the clock. So that's good news. I'm going to show you guys the standings real quick. We're sitting at 5-0, sitting pretty 2-0 in conference. Ohio's the only other undefeated on our side. And check out the whole conference. And we're looking pretty good. Toledo still looks like the only real competitor. even though Western Michigan might give me a hard time. So, alright, back to the game. Pick it up on their first drive. It's 3rd and 11. See if the defense can come up big with a stop early. And that wasn't so much me as it was them missing it. So, with that drop, I will take that. Alright, look at Reggie Watts coming up big in the first quarter of this game. He's got 2 catches, touchdown, first down, and things are looking up. Alright, here we are, beginning of the second quarter, and we're keeping on driving, getting Blanchflower involved in the offense, and obviously Broadnax picking up some first downs. But here, we got a 3rd and 15, and I'm going to go for Michael, and he almost makes the catch, but he doesn't. So we're close enough to kick this field goal, so I will kick the field goal. We're going to take this 10-0 lead. And with only a minute to go, this is looking pretty good before halftime. That was a 5-minute and 19-second drive. That was pretty good. Alright, and now, right before halftime, it looks like they're going to put a little bit of a drive together. We have 3rd and 2, big 3rd down right here. And he's going to come up big with the catch. Alright. So now that they're driving real quick, they're driving, and now they're in the red zone. A couple plays later, touchdown. And we gave up the touchdown before the half. That kind of sucked, but still got a 10-7 lead going into halftime. Nothing happened in those 21 seconds. Taking that 10-7 lead into halftime, and now I'm going to show you guys the championship contender. We are up to 34, getting close to that top 25. Not so happy with our ranks for 14, 15, and 16, but it is what it is. Check it out. Alright, so now I'm going to pick it up in the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter goes for a huge one, but he is caught from behind by Quayshawn Smith. And then the very next play, they're going to go for it, but guess who's there? Tharp is there for the interception, and instead of it being 14-10, we're going to take it and drive down the field with a 10-7 lead, and if we can score, it'll be a nice little swing to put the momentum in our favor. Okay, now you're going to see him getting everybody involved here, getting a nice 3rd down play into Barrett, and we don't get the first down. I am going to go for it because you guys know what I do in between the 40s. And I get a huge gainer right there with Broadnax, and that brings up this 1st and goal. And I'm going to motion Day out of the backfield and get a nice easy touchdown right there for Blanchflower. Nice 12 play, 93 yard, 3.5 minute drive. Love when I do that. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the schedule, what's happened before, and what's coming up next. We got 3 decent looking games coming up after these last 2 easy ones. And let's see if we can get through them unscathed and stay undefeated. Maybe we can get ranked. So nothing really happened from there to the end of the 3rd quarter. A couple of punts. And now first play of the 4th quarter, Broadnax is going to break a big one for a touchdown. His first one that he's really broken, huge. So that'll work. And then 2 plays later, you're going to see Quayshawn Smith come up with the big interception for a touchdown. And that's pretty much going to put this game away. But I am going to show you guys. I tried to put it away right there with the sack. They would punt, and now I'm going to just work on some plays, kind of like practice, which you don't really get to do too much in this situation. But that was a good one. I'll put that one away. And that was a not so good one right there. And they come up with the interception. So whenever that happens, something bad usually happens. You see they convert a 4th down right there. And then we get a 2nd and 10 right here. Come up with a decent play for a 1st down. And then they're going to come up right here with the big play for the touchdown. All because I was messing around. Alright, whatever. So then after a little bit, you're going to come up right here. This is just a pure practice play. 4th and 18. And 8 seconds to go. You're going to see me get them to jump. And I'm still going to throw the touchdown anyway. That was all practice, just making sure. that if the time comes, I can do that when I need to. And as you guys can see, the final was 38-13. And the play of the game is Quaishon Smith's interception for a touchdown, which you're not going to get any argument from me. I love when my defensive players do that. Broadneck's, again, player of the game, 15 for 150 and a touchdown. But check out Pagel, 10 completions for 221 and 3 touchdowns in this one. Just the bonehead interception was pretty much my fault, not really his. And I got a couple rushing yards from my fullbacks. And the backup running back, Reggie Watts, showed up today for the touchdown. McKinney, you saw get that last touchdown right there at the end. And the offensive line did a pretty good job for the most part today. Only gave up 3 sacks. And you see, obviously, Smith and Tharp with the big interceptions in the game. And straight. You see, he actually kicked a field goal. Alright, guys, check us out next week when we play Eastern Michigan. Peace.